A wife and a husband are sitting in their room drinking wine. The wife first gives her husband a glass of wine and then starts making her own. As soon as the husband brings the glass close to his mouth, the maid who works in the house comes from behind, snatches the glass from him, and puts it into an empty box. She tells him, "Don't drink this. Your wife has mixed something in it to kill you." The husband says, "You're crazy." The wife and husband exchange glances. The wife says, "Oh, you already drank it so quickly?" He replies, "Yes, it was already finished." She says, "Wow, you drank it so fast." He says, "Oh no, all right, I'll give you your second glass now." She picks up the bottle to pour another glass. While picking it up, her phone falls from the table. She bends down to pick it up. She hands the glass to him and says, "Let's drink together now, okay?" But the husband has already realized that there's poison in the drink. The maid tells him quietly, "Hold your throat and act like you're choking." The husband follows along, puts his hand on his neck, and pretends to gasp. The wife asks, "What happened?" He says, "I'm having trouble breathing." He collapses onto the sofa. The wife pretends to be shocked, saying, "What's happened? Get up. What's going on?" She calls the maid, acting worried. But then she smiles to herself and says, "You're so naive." The husband suddenly stands up, grabs her, and strikes her with something. She sits back down, picks up her phone, and calls someone. The husband watches her. The maid whispers to him, "See, I told you." On the phone, the wife says, "I've killed him today. Now all his property is mine." She's delighted. The husband starts sweating and wipes his forehead. He asks the maid, "Who is this woman?" The maid replies, "If I weren't here today, she would have killed you." The husband gestures to his throat. On the phone, the wife asks, "Really? Is he dead or just unconscious?" The man replies, "I don't know." The wife turns around and sees him again. The husband closes his eyes, pretending to be unconscious. The wife is thrilled, thinking he's out cold, and continues her call. "Don't worry, now we can talk openly. It will take him 2 or 3 hours to regain consciousness." She stands up and keeps talking. Behind her, the husband also stands up, listening. When she turns back, she quickly ends the call and says, "Mom, I'll talk later," pretending her mother called her. The husband says, "Oh, really?" She says, "Yes." He asks, "What happened to you?" She says, "Nothing. I was just feeling unwell." He asks, "Who was on the phone?" She says, "It was my mother." He says, "Really? Then why did you call her baby? And who said I love you?" She says, "Oh,